Welcome, team, to the Shattered Dawn Dice at Dusk playtest. If you are wondering who's talking, it is I, Arcmaster David. You can see me in the bottom left corner of your screen. With us this evening, we have Ulfin Gargar.
You like that?
And Larn Treebrook. Shattered Dawn, of course, is a tabletop role-playing game centered around quick dice rolling, large-scale adventure, and grim, dark reality. So here we have a character sheet in front of us, and we're going to start our adventure in a moment. But before we do, we're going to go down here and take a gentleman's look at some of our characters and from our players. So, Ulfin Gargar, tell us about yourself.
Oh, well, I was raised in a small town, just above the northern coast of the Black Gulf, and my father and mother, they were both blacksmiths, and we used to go downtown or go down to the local village and sell goods. Well, a bunch of assassins came in and killed them, and ever since then, I've been trying to hunt them down and get my revenge.
Nice. Talia Lorem, tell us about yourself.
So, I initially was a town guard until I was framed with the murder of a local diplomat. And my family was then taken to the local barracks, and I was taken prisoner. So,
nice.
I guess the Soul Ethel are they're very about their name. So, as per the lore of the Soul Ethel, kind of if something happens to that particular person, it kind of carries over into their family as well. So that's why the rest of my family has ended up at the prison, and I'm, I guess, being shipped off somewhere.
Oh, we'll get to that in a moment.
Yep.
Larn Treebrook, tell us about yourself.
I'm a Lamkai, 3'7". As a child, I like to steal the buttons off of people's clothes and cause mischief. And that evolved into general thievery and, robbing homes and for hire, and a few assassinations. And I was imprisoned. I was caught and imprisoned. And that's
quite the slippery slope.
Yep. Just starting off in mischievous button stealer.
Yeah. So this evening we'll be playing Shattered Dawn. In the tiny left-hand corner of your screen, you can see the book. We'll be going through the art that is listed in the back of the Arcmaster Guide, which you can find online, shatterdawn.com. And then you can also buy it through Drive-Thru RPG, which is a PDF version. And usually I like PDFs a lot more than physical books, although our physical books are pretty awesome. So, I'm going to kind of set the scene and get the ball rolling. So let's begin. The Fugitives. In 356, Age of Resistance, Patriarch Falardir began to study the history of the ancient patriarchs. He began to believe that the ancient patriarchs would have never abided by the Aluan Accords. In accordance with the laws of the Accords, Falardir established the Reaping. To showcase their loyalty to the patriarchy, the provinces were expected every 7 years to pay 1,000 gold coins for every free citizen within their domain. Every citizen the courts could not pay for were given to the patriarchy. The tributes were to be marched to the Azure Gate in Aluan and cast into the Azure pathways. Those offered to the Reaping were branded and considered marked for death. Cut to now. Hold on while we cut to now.
Ooh. Look at that.
crowd you stand in is littered with the many different types of races from different walks of life. Many are slaves. The black sails of the Reaper's ship seem to drain the energy of the crowd the closer they get. Patriarchy soldiers keep the crowd silent and kill anyone who tries to escape. The brand you now have on your chest stings from the salty air. The ship's dock and the Patriarchy will begin boarding the tributes. You're funneled into the cargo hold and the doors are shut and locked. Everyone attempts to settle in despite facing their imminent death. You feel the ship set sail and some of the other tributes begin weeping. Some are praying, others are meditating. You decide to get some rest. You are forced awake by shouting. An explosion and a sudden impact of the ship. The boat is tossed and turned. Then the hull breaks open and the ship slams into sharp rocks along with the wind. You're thrown from the ship and land in the shallows nearby. Another explosion rocks the ship and sends soldiers and slaves alike flying from the boat. You have no idea what's happening, but you know that this is your chance to escape the reaping. And so as we change scenes here, I'll bring you back into the boat wreck.
What's that?
All right. So you guys are tossed in various positions. Lauren, as the lamb kai in the group, you went flying the farthest.
Obviously, I'm only a few pounds.
Yep.
A cannonball.
Yeah, exactly. You have a lot of uses.
What you don't know about Nick is he's an absolute giant, so it's funny that his character is like a tiny child.
Yeah. So the way there's a couple rules for Shattered Dawn that are kind of give the best example of how the game is played. We focus on quick combat. Combat is not going to take 45 minutes. Character creation is also super quick. The reason both of those are that way, because death is definitely on. It is very common for characters to die. It is encouraged for characters to die.
Fire up the printer.
I just ran out of ink.
This is all new. Storytelling is a big part of role-playing, any role-playing game. So a lot of what we're going to do tonight is role-play. Storytelling is all that. So the way a lot of things work in this game, you want to roll high. The higher you roll, the better you do. And if anything is not a strict numerical value roll, it's a percentage roll. Those are the only two types of rolls you do. The only dice you roll is 1d100, which for our viewers at home will look like this. Ta-da!
90. Look at that 100 I wasted.
Yeah. We told you wasted it. That's what you get.
You did. So the way you would normally do combat, just as we're about to do, you can see some patriarchy soldiers you're probably going to want to kill. You roll 1d100, and then you add your advancement bonus to whatever weapon you might be using, and then you also add the weapon's damage rating to whatever you're doing. So if you have an iron sword which has 5 damage rating, and you have light melee 1, which gives you plus 20, your total bonus to your roll becomes plus 25. And so just like most people who have played a role-playing game, it'll feel common, but 1d100 plus 25, you'll do just like that, and then you'll add 25, which is my incredible roll of 29. So does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're going to do something now called rolling initiative, and all that is a straight 1d100 roll. Rules specify you can add up to your level from your stamina pool to actually increase your rolls total. But right now, that's only 1. So if you want to, go for it. If not, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Break it up.
I'm definitely going to add up to my level in it.
So you're going to lose 1 from your stamina pool. We're at a whopping 49 now. Nice.
Plus the one.
And then
The
Olfin
one's added in.
Oh. If you press up, it'll repeat what you last typed.
Yep.
3.
Oh, oh man.
Incredible.
You should have just rolled that 1d0.
Yeah.
55.
Nice. All right, so we're going to go Talia, Lauren, Olfin, and then the people. So you look around you. You see lots of dead bodies, as you can see here. That's a dead guy. That's a dead guy.
Does that,
Definitely.
other than the apparent wooden bow and arrows, do I see any other weapons lying around?
Many of the deceased have some sort of rusty gear on them. A lot of them do look like soldiers, so they have basic gear, iron swords, axes, great swords, iron armor. Some of them have light armor, tanned hide, etc.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably go to try to pick up a sword because I'm a light melee fighter. So
Cool.
that probably is something that would be of use to me.
Just somewhat.
Oop.
Which body are you looting?
Good question. I'll go for this close guy there, I guess.
All right. You look down at your feet and see that he's got one iron sword and that he has an iron chest plate that you can probably get off, spend the rest of your turn doing.
Yeah, I mean, it'd probably help to have a little bit more protection than what I have on. So if I can kind of grab both of those things off of the body, I think I will.
Okay, cool. Just so everyone's aware, when you are wearing 0 armor, your armor rating is 50. If you put on a piece of armor, you gain that armor bonus and then whatever advantage you have to apply to that armor. The iron chest plate is a piece of heavy mail armor, and its armor rating is 25.
Do I just put that in the box next to where it says chest?
Yes.
Okay. Or, oh, I see. It says item. 25. And then it was, what kind of armor was it again?
Heavy mail armor.
All right, heavy mail with the 25. And then you said the sword. Offhand. Oh, I see. Main hand, offhand.
Yep. There is no negative to fighting with 2 weapons.
Yeah, I did recall reading that, and that was just a long sword. Was it?
So after that, it was Lauren. What would you like to do on your turn?
I think I'm going to go for the wooden bow and arrows.
All right. You go and pick them up. The way ranged weapons work is you combine the ammunition and the actual projectile weapon, their damage ratings. So you find 100 wooden arrows just chilling there, still crisp and fresh. Their damage rating is 5.
5?
And you find and then you find a wooden bow, which has a damage rating of 6. So your total weapon bonus becomes 11 if you're using both of those.
Nice.
So that's going to take you a while to get up there and pull you. Olfin, what would you like to do?
I would also like to find some kind of armor. I guess I can go over to this guy closest to me and see what what he has.
You find a lot of various pieces of leather armor that you are able to haphazardly brace around yourself, effectively enough to cover your gargantuan chest. So that is a light mail. I think tanned hide is the type of armor that you just crafted together super quick. And that is a armor rating of 20.
Okay.
Daggers all get up. They're kind of frazzled. They have no idea what's going on. This guy right here shouts at you, "Prisoners, kneel down, bow before the patriarchy, or be killed. We will take you back into the ship. We will get you to Aluin. However, you must cooperate." What do you guys do?
I mean, I'm big, so I could probably go mess him up if
A little bit.
I love
can't
how
have-
this is switched. He's the big guy. I'm the little guy.
Yeah. Talia says, "I kneel before no man," and she brandishes her sword.
Nice. All right. So we'll go back right in order. So, Talia, you're first.
I mean, right now, I suppose I'm kind of looking more to escape than fight.
Woods up to the north.
Yeah, I was just peeking that. Movement was what, 8 squares? I think I remember.
8 if you want to take an action. You can expend 10 stamina to move 1 additional square, which is considered running.
Okay. So 9 if I want to spend 10 stamina.
You can spend, I think, up to 4 stamina in 1 turn. However, you can also just outright run, which, if I remember it, is 3 times movement, so 24 squares.
I'll kind of start making my way out. I don't think I'm gonna all out run yet.
Okay.
So I will move. My mouse is being. I hate this mouse. Yeah, that'll work. Sure.
Right there.
Yeah.
Okay. I will let you move you, but right there was 8.
Yeah, my mouse is being better now. So, okay.
So when I move 8, is it like 8 of my big 4 square blocks?
It would be from one corner of your token out. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
So that right there would be 8 for you.
Okay.
Lauren, you're next, and you successfully got that bone.
So I'm detected already, so I can't sneak, or can I?
You can spend your turn trying to sneak.
Okay.
Roll a
I'm
sneak.
going,
I'm pretty sure they see you already, but go for it.
but I'm sneaky. I can.
Yeah, you
I
I don't care how many buttons you stole. You're
I steal the buttons off their pants. Their pants fall. They can't shoot.
There you go. An elaborate route.
So to sneak, I have to roll the target's level plus 100.
Yep. So if you don't have any of the shadow abilities, it is just a straight 1d100. If you have any of the shadow abilities, it's 1d100 plus whatever that bonus is. So I think the first one is, I want to say 15 or 20, somewhere around there.
All right, so I'm just going to run.
Okay.
I don't have these abilities yet. 8 squares. Well, up to 8, correct? How do you do the ruler?
It's on the left-hand side. There's another, like, it looks like a hair comb more than anything else.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Okay. Show him to move.
Nice. Olfin, you notice that the two other prisoners who are alive make a run for it. What do you do?
The two other prison. I mean, I'm big. I gotta fight. I have to fight. That's just how it works. So I'm gonna.
High school.
So I'm gonna try to help you guys escape by coming over and just messing this guy's world up.
Now you can attempt to throw him into the other prison.
Ooh.
What are those symbols on the patriarch soldiers? Does that like mean they're injured or something?
Yeah, that just means they're frazzled.
Okay.
They're not completely at their optimum efficiency.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna throw him. That's what I'm gonna do.
think? Good choice. So the way this works is opposed to stamina checks. Stamina checks are a super important part of this game because they encompass everything from a dodge roll to a fortitude, resisting poison, to picking up a character and throwing him. So basically what you're going to do, you can declare up to your maximum stamina as a bonus to your roll. You just have to declare it before you roll. At that point, it's basically you versus him. So he is not add anything to his stamina roll. So I'm going to first let you roll, and then he will roll.
Well, I mean, judging by my initial roll of 4,
well, you can't do worse
10.
than that.
Well, I can.
4% that you can roll worse than.
Famous last words, right?
Yeah.
Well, I start with 100 stamina, so I'm going to use. Can I use 10? Is that good?
Absolutely. You also regenerate. Everyone regenerates 10 stamina per turn.
Oh
nice.
yeah, then I'll definitely use 10.
Cool.
So this game is really, you're using that stamina. That's like a pretty driving force for a lot of the combat in this. If you
anything that would require some sort of endurance to do, whether that be like physical fortitude or physical strength.
yeah.
The other kind of catch-all skill is performance, which is on the character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
That is things that require a little bit of precision and dexterity. Things like riding a horse, performing an instrument, jumping across a chasm to grab a rope. All of those are perform actions.
So, but as far as the stamina goes, like we shouldn't be afraid to kind of spend it.
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
you generate 10 around as you grow and find other items and stuff. There are ways to increase your regeneration for not only your stamina and potency, but also your health as well. Potency also regenerates 10 per turn as well.
All right. So can I go ahead?
Yeah, go for it. Nice.
Oh, man.
All right. But you added 10, right?
Yep.
All right.
I mean,
So 59 versus 6. You pick him up and throw him across. Go ahead and roll a ranged attack, which would be 1d100 plus if you have a marksmanship ability.
I do not.
Cool. All right. So you pick up the patriarchy soldier, fling him across the way at the other one. He lands sword first in this guy, dealing an immense amount of damage to him, effectively killing him.
Don't worry, guys. I got this.
Yeah. Hold my beer.
All right, as the other one is very sad that he just killed his friend. or you can continue your onslaught.
Say again. I didn't.
Yay.
Sorry. As the the guy you just threw accidentally kills his friend,
Mhm.
you have the opportunity to make a break for it, or you can continue your onslaught.
Ugh. I mean, is he gonna run after us? I feel like he's just gonna run after us.
Well, keep in mind these guys also just got flung from a ship pretty hardcore. You guys were in the bottom of the ship and didn't have as much problems.
Okay, yeah, I'll head up. I'll start heading toward the woods too. Then I think
Awesome.
I don't want to press my luck.
You are definitely in better shape than the rest of those guys. So you guys are easily able to make a break for it. After much time, hold on, I gotta set up this next scene super quick.
Spieling.
If you're watching at home, you guys get to see the Arcmaster view. So,
Ooh.
hush, don't let the players know what's gonna be happening here.
Ah, damn it.
Alrighty. You guys make it a good way out. The sun begins to set as you travel northward into the forest. The trees
Oh, we're friends now.
get larger and larger and deeper into the woods. You're tired and your bodies demand rest. You're hungry, the snow begins to fall lightly, and you know you must create some shelter from the harsh wild. So, you guys can try and figure out something to do for shelter. To make tents like these that I should have taken out that I didn't.
I was going to say, could I just use these tents right here?
Look, guys, we found some tents. How convenient.
Hey, guys.
Furs that Ulfin looted, you're able to craft some tents. But first, you guys need to roll to see how large the tents actually go. So everyone go ahead and roll a 1d100.
Three.
Come on.
It's going.
My mouse keeps acting up.
No, it's all good. There you go.
Either.
All
Here's
right.
a little tiny tent.
So,
I mean, I'll
You
just
roll?
I'll just skin Olfin and use him as a tent.
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
Did you not see what I just did? Like I just destroyed people.
You haven't seen what I can do yet.
So, based on your rolls, you guys can make one tent about that size, which I don't know if you noticed this.
Only fits Olfin.
You guys are going to be sleeping on this dude's lap, definitely.
I'll
Maybe
sleep outside.
close. You're sleeping outside?
Don't I have? Oh wait, no. I have resistance to fire. I think.
You were
Right.
just
You can sleep in the campfire.
All right.
Move
Everyone
over, Olfin.
go ahead and roll a.
Whose hand is that?
What happened?
I said, whose hand is that? You missed it.
I got you.
Everyone roll a stamina check.
So that's the D100.
D100, and then you can declare however much stamina you want to add to this roll.
Afterwards or before?
Before. I don't know if I can do that.
20.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. Good night, babe.
119 from Talia.
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming our stamina is back where it was. We haven't technically used it in a while, probably.
Yeah, you guys are
At full.
winding down and probably about to take some nappage.
Really?
27. Good. And,
Not Arcmaster saying good. That's not a good thing for the player.
No issue with it.
I just need someone to die. That's all I'm looking for.
Yeah. Well, it was nice playing with you guys.
You want me to go? Want me to go ahead and wing it?
I'm pointing at Nick on my screen. I don't know who I'm pointing at on your
No,
screen.
you are.
so-
You're pointing at my
No,
screen.
same. Yeah, same here.
Okay, so that was good. All right.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a stamina check, Olfen.
I guess I don't get any rest tonight. Oh,
Ooh, nice.
What was it? I can't see the
All
other
right.
one.
jeez. 97.
97. It
Oh,
should.
It
Do you
says
have-
it right here.
Yeah, you got the chat window open. It should show it right there. So.
Yeah. Man.
After a fitful rest, you awake and begin your journey northward. Make a camp. You have the urge to sleep. As you settle down for the night, about 2 days into your journey, you have a sneaking suspicion that something's not right. You all rest. You all sleep. You kind of stagger of the watch a little bit. However, during Larn hearing something, but he's not quite sure what. Larn is sitting up. I'm in the wrong view. Larn is sitting right here. Behind him, however, traipsing about, is a very large blighted wolf
I'm dead. He's gonna eat me in
that
one
he
bite.
is unaware of.
Mm.
As he skulks around, he leaps out at Larn to take a bite from him. This immediately wakes Talia and Ulfin up.
I'll allow it. Yeah. Initiative.
Yes, please. He's going to get one attack
Jesus.
against Larn. What's your armor rating, Larn?
So the armor rating, mine is just 50 because that was the base, correct?
Yes. All right. He takes a good chunk out of you, and you take 20 damage. Go ahead and roll initiative if you haven't already. Nice. 94.
22. Wait. Oh, yeah.
And then Larn's 57. Talia, you can go first, and then Larn, and then Ulfin, and then the Blighted Wolf will go last.
I'm gonna attack this thing, I guess. I will move to here. I'm not. Am I facing any sort of penalty for like kind of attacking out of the tent at all, or?
You have cover though, so it's tougher for him to hit you.
Okay, I'll take that.
Bonus.
What was the what were the stats on that sword again? I'm sorry.
Damage rating 5.
Okay. So it's a +5 to what I'm rolling, basically. Okay.
And then your advancement bonus too. Don't forget that.
And then a what?
Your advancement bonus.
Yeah, the light melee. Which is going to add +20 to attack, +20 to damage.
Yep.
Okay.
So you should be doing 25 overall.
So,
Make it happen, Captain.
so 75.
That's exactly it. Nice. So you deal 25 damage, 20 from advancement, 5 from weapon. So he goes down 25.
Cool.
Bleeding.
All right. After that was Larn. You can go ahead and take your turn.
So you said it went down, it's dead?
Sorry?
Did you say it went down, it's dead? The wolf is dead?
No.
No, he went down 25 hit points, is what he said.
Okay. I think I see it went down. Now, what's the... I can move and attack, correct?
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to move back 2.
Okay.
and I am going to attack with the bow. I'm going to ready my bow.
All right, go ahead and attack.
So it's a D100, correct? And then I add 11 for my attack rating.
100 plus 11.
So
We'll go ahead and... Nice, you hit. And do you have marksmanship?
no.
Okay, so you're going to deal a straight 11 to this guy. Done. After that, Ulfin's turn.
Yep. Now I have hand to hand, so that's just plus 20 and 5% more on damage, correct?
5% is your critical chance. So if you
Oh,
roll
that's-
between
okay.
90 and 100, it's a double damage, basically.
Well, I'll just go up to him. Can I just get on this side? Is that fine?
Yeah, totally fun.
And I'm gonna attempt to break his neck.
There you go. Karate chop his face.
Just pick him up by the throat and snap it one-handed.
Now, keep in mind, if you don't have a second weapon in your hand, you can do 2 unarmed attacks, hand-to-hand attacks.
Oh, then yeah, I'll just keep
ground pound him.
ground and pound him.
There you go. And same rings true for you, Talia. You can do a sword and then a punch if you'd like.
Oh, well then.
Or a smash.
However,
Changes some things.
you only get +5 to your, if you don't have hand-to-hand.
Plus 5 is something, right?
Very
Olaf just woke up. He missed.
Yeah. Yep. Well, yep. Yeah, you dodges out of the way. Go ahead and roll your second attack.
Oh man. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
On 1?
You need to get rid of those dice, man. How do you
roll
dice
another
shame,
one.
how do you dice shame virtual dice? Is that possible?
I told you I get worse than a 4.
You and Lance need to hang out.
He spins around and like breaks our tent.
All right. As you're punching down with your first attack, the Blighted Wolf dodges out the way across the campfire. Thinking you can nail him as he's leaping, you go to attack him and completely miss and punch your hand into the campfire.
Nice.
You take 10 damage from not only punching an active fire, but also the smolders and rocks inside.
Percent chance he has a fire fist now? That'd be pretty awesome.
That would be pretty sick.
That's what you get for trying to impress the pretty lady on the other side of the campfire.
There you go. All right.
Oh,
So
pshaw.
we'll try attack Ulfin. 78. You are not wearing any armor, correct?
No, I have my that tan hide I had on.
Okay, what's your armor rating?
Do we make a 10 out of that?
It was you start okay. It's weird. It was 20 plus the 50, which is 70. But because of my race, I have minus 25.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever that is, 70 minus 25.
There you go. Well, keep in mind you're also wearing armor, and when you're wearing armor, you don't have the normal 50 rating.
Oh, so it's 0.
But you do have hand-to-hand, so if you weren't wearing the tanned hide, you would have a plus 75 normal to your armor rating because of that advancement.
Oh, yes. So should I throw it off?
Hide into a loincloth or something. I don't know.
Yeah. It's a loincloth.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
We're sleeping in this long
Your armor rating is going to be 55 then, if you get the negative 20 from being a Dargoth.
Yep.
Awesome. All right. Well, he hits you only for 15 damage, but you're definitely hurting.
Yeah, I am.
All right. With that, it's back to Talia.
Let's see. Just trying to check out some stuff about spells real quick. So with spells, I'm assuming I know some already.
You know.
So
I should have gone over this earlier,
so-
but basically,
So
you
I
can-
have apprentice summoning 1.
Okay.
So
So
do you actually have to like spend potency to learn spells, or like if you just have that amount in your pool and you see a spell, you read a spell rather, you would gain that spell?
Yes. As long as you have the maximum potency in your pool to learn the spell, you can learn it.
So, like, because like all the apprentice ones are like 50 to learn. Theoretically, I could know all those because my potency pool is 50. Correct? Okay.
Mhm.
I won't bother with that quite yet, though. I will. You know what? I'm gonna keep it. If I move here, I'm still considered having this cover from the tent.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of stick with that. So there's something about power attacking, if I remember.
There is. Power attacks, you take half your bonus to attack, but you deal double damage.
Okay. And there's no way to boost that with well, does it cost stamina to do? Or
no.
Can you
I'm sorry, it does. It costs 30 stamina to perform a power attack.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try it. Why not, right?
Yeah,
So
go for it.
I will nerf 30 stamina. My bonus was what, 25 we said? So is it like a round up or round down? 12? Okay.
Yeah.
So I will roll plus 12. Wait, I'm adding 12 or I'm taking out the 12?
You would normally add 25, you're only adding 12.
Okay, just double checking.
Mhm.
It's 87.
You, sir, hit. Good job. You deal 50 damage to this bad boy.
Nice.
Oh, yay.
He is definitely not happy with you.
Why do you think I'm hiding in the tent?
True. Now, would you like to cast a spell with your offhand?
You know what? Let's try that. Let's now, so with the summoned weapons, is that like a weapon I can physically hold, or is it like a dancing weapon, if you will?
It's a
like
physical weapon.
Okay.
It's a mystical physical weapon.
Okay, you know what? I guess I'll cast Summoned Sword.
Awesome. You have the stats on that, right?
I have it right here. Summon Sword. Yep.
Cool. So now you have a physical sword for, I think it's 10 or 20 turns.
Actually, I don't know if I can cast it because that's potency cost to cast is 100, and I only have 50 potency. So instead, I will cast Summon Dagger because that will use all of my potency.
Nice.
And I have the stats on that right here. But I'm assuming I cannot attack with that because I used my other action to like cast it.
Correct. But next turn, you have 2 weapons now you can attack with.
Okay.
Nice. Lauren, that's your turn now.
All right. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna jump back three squares and fire another arrow into this pup. So 11.
Nice.
It's a large pup.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A nice chunk out of my shoulder.
Very good. You hit.
52.
You take
Do I sound better or worse now, or louder, lower?
You do sound like, actually.
What was that?
You sound way better.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
I can hear you better.
All right,
Uh,
good. I had the wrong microphone activated.
What
Is
about
Olfin?
Arcmaster David? Is it just
I
me,
can't hear
or
Olfin.
is he not
You
there?
guys hear Olfin?
I can hear Olfin.
I can hear him.
Okay, I can't for some reason.
Hold on.
Here,
We
hold
have
on,
to
I'm
just reload.
refreshing the page.
That's weird.
But it's Olfin's turn.
Olfin, it's your turn. He said, if you can hear him.
Yep.
Oh.
Technical
Hey, Rob.
issues. Hey, I'm gonna be right back while they're doing this.
That's not a bad idea.
Left.
I'm
Glad we just
looking at
time
you.
together. Roll 20. It's awesome. And that's the commercial break, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, and I guess we're taking a fiver.
I gotcha.
Rob went to use the bathroom, I guess.
There's
Yes.
Olfin.
Much
Be
better.
right back.
It's your turn, good sir.
My turn. Oh, I gotta let this load a little. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to, I guess, make myself feel better and go in on him again. We'll do the same thing over again.
There you go. Now, whenever you're ready to roll, go for it.
Love it.
Um, oh my god! Oh
Dude,
my god!
what is going on with that?
What's your bonus to that?
Does it matter?
What's my hand-to-hand bonus? I just had it.
I think it's 20.
20. Yes. So 23.
Gotcha. You miss, but you have a second attack you can use.
Yeah. Now, can I use my stamina for an attack?
You can, yes, you
that
can
it?
add up to your stamina bonus to your attack. However, that's only one right now. I'm sorry, up to your max level in bonus is what I meant to say.
Up to your, so you can add up
okay.
to 2. It's not very helpful, Eddie.
Yeah.
No, it is not at all.
Do yourself a favor. Hold on. Do yourself a favor. See under your name there, it's got that little green square.
Yep.
Click that and change the color.
Okay, we're doing it. Hold on. What color?
It'll be like you've got different dice.
There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this one more time. I only have like 25 health right now, so I'm like really hurting.
I
Yeah.
thought you were the big baddie, though.
I am, but when I have to do everything, you guys aren't helping out at all.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. Did you just say that I'm not helping out?
You see those arrows sticking out of that wolf?
Yeah,
There
There you go.
there you go.
See, I told you.
So let's see, you do 20 from your
Yep.
achievement,
Reroll, huh?
right? 25 from your race, and then 5 from it being an unarmed attack.
Yep.
So 50 damage. Which is a considerable amount. All right, this wolf is limping. It is his turn. He is going to attack you, Talia, because he is just not having it.
That's understandable.
97.
Ooh.
He almost rips your arm off. You take 40 damage.
Whoa.
Ooh,
Critical hit.
that's not cool, Wolf. Not cool.
It is
Oh,
back
yes.
to your turn. You may seek revenge now.
Okay, so I get what 10 potency and 10 stamina back, correct?
Correct. And then you have the dagger in your hand as well, so you can do 2 attacks this turn.
I'm trying to decide if I want a power attack.
It's power attack.
So the power attack was 30 to do?
Yes, 30 stamina to do.
Smoke him if you got him, right?
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to power attack with my sword.
Hey. Oh, nice roll.
Dude,
93. Almost a critical hit, but not, unfortunately.
it's 50. All right,
I'm sorry.
and then with your
Dagger roll. If I can get my mouse over here. Yes.
the blue dice are the way to go.
70
How much
plus,
damage?
4 damage. Let's
Well,
go
keep
on
in mind
some-
that's still a light melee.
Yeah, so then it would be keep losing it. That would be 24 damage.
Okay. And then you have apprentice summoning advancement.
Yes. Oh, that's right. So then actually I forgot that is gonna add. Hey, question.
Yeah.
So
Not to the sword, to any spells that do direct damage.
what the
The plus 20 or the plus 60 or whatever.
well oh yeah, so the summon dagger wouldn't count as a light melee attack, right?
No, it is. Daggers
Okay.
are light. However,
So
in the advancement it says plus 60 attack, plus 20 damage, and then plus 2 to summoned weapon damage rating. The
yeah.
60 and 20 do not affect the weapon itself. That only
Okay.
affects direct damage spells.
So here's my question.
Mhm.
If the apprentice summoning one adds 5% to the crit chance and martial prowess one adds 5% to crit chance, is a 90 oh no, never mind. No,
So
never mind.
5% for summoning affects direct damage spells in the summoning school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
So that's 26 damage you just dealt.
Yeah. Plus whatever it was for the first thing. Which
You
was
just
a lot.
did 76 damage on your turn. Congrats on that. That's awesome. With
That's how it's done, Alfin. Okay, take notes. my arm has been severed. Nice.
Larm, it is your turn.
I'm going to take another shot.
Go for it.
Can you kill him before it comes back around to me? Because
Can I like do a headshot or something special with my bow or no?
Go for it. For those of you watching via video, you know how close he actually is, but our players don't.
Here we go. Yeah.
And with that, the arrow sinks right between the wolf's skull eyes, and he is now officially dead. Wah, wah.
Nice.
Yep. X.
Good job,
X'd
guys.
out. He's dead. So
Can I go get my arrows out of its corpse?
yes, you can. None of them broke. After a fitful rest, you awake and begin your journey northward. You find a road and some signs indicating the way to Hester. After some travel, you finally arrive. Here, 1 second. Good news, everyone.
Before we leave or left, can I skin them and take the hides, or is this something
Absolutely.
we could do?
So
Yeah.
I have
Do
a
I have to roll
question.
forward or to see if I get good hides, or just I take the hides? I have wolf
No,
fur.
it's got a plethora, or not a plethora, but a large volume of fur, and you're able to make some mistakes and kind of keep on, but you get a solid amount. You can probably
break it.
about 8. Can you hear me now? Am I better?
Yeah.
There you go. What were you saying?
You have enough time to kind of get some choice pieces. So in total, because this beast was so huge, you probably got about 8 feet of good hide. 8 feet by 2 feet.
Maybe I could
Something
find
like
a crafter in town. Get me some hide armor.
How do you heal naturally over time in this game?
What was it? Like one?
Yeah, so the 10 is every 6 seconds, basically. So everyone's back at full stamina, full potency. Health actually doesn't regenerate until you rest.
Okay.
Or you have some sort of healing done to you.
Okay.
For right now, you guys are going to stay at your health until you guys rest.
Okay.
So after some walking, I'm going to kind of just point you guys to where we're walking to. Oh, I missed you. Lauren, come back. No.
Oh no, it's my injuries. I'm a little slow.
Yeah.
So Lauren is walking. You're all walking. And you dang it, keep selecting one instead of all of you.
Maybe singing
So
a little song.
You finally arrive at the city. The city looks dull in the midwinter snowfall. Some guards stand by the gate and address you. Aye, there be an entry tax you must pay. 50 gold coins will gain ye entry. What do you say to that?
That wolf have any gold on it?
Yeah.
Did not.
How much are these hides worth? Would you take hides and trade?
He looks the hides over and he said, I'll let 2 of you in for these.
Well, see you guys later. I walk in.
I guess someone owes me some damn hides. I need armor. I'm here in my loincloth. That's it.
Well,
you can try to intimidate him.
Yeah, Cam.
Persuade him.
I'm not all that good at persuading people, so I'm gonna try to intimidate him. Wait, it is me, right? Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a speech check, which is just 1d100 like everything else. If you have the speechcraft advancement, you do get a bonus to that roll, but if you don't, it's just straight 1d100.
I do not. Should I change the color of my dice before I do this?
No, you're doing all right.
Yeah.
Considering that color that you're on right now.
There we go.
There you go. And so with speech checks, they're just opposed rolls. So it's, whoops. I guess I should actually type that right. So it's your straight roll versus my straight roll. You persuade him to let you in. He says, I don't want no trouble. I got a family. Come on. I'll just go. You go. I'm good.
It's a little drafty, cold in my loincloth.
Yeah, you get used to
it. My damn pelts away. Can I try to steal them back? Like as I walk past, he throws them in the cart. Can I try to take them?
You enter the stone archway and are welcomed with the smell of the local blacksmith's forge, the hustle and bustle of the town square, and might be the place to figure out how to rebuild your lives. There's some work you can do for some businesses and even the town's warlord. So you guys gain 11 experience points for the encounter with the wolf, which brings you to level 2. Yes. So leveling up in Shattered Dawn is super easy. You have 60 points to spend on your pools, however you want to allocate them. And then you get 2 more advancement points that you can spend however you wish, or you can save them for later. It's literally as simple as adding, whatever you want to your pools. And then if you had some you already had kind of eyed, just kind of mark those down. Usually the leveling up process, when we were playing our playtesting the epic level content, and and even just like the mid-range content, leveling up usually was like a 4-minute, 5-minute bathroom break process.
Yeah.
So,
well, I'm gonna put 10 points into my health, and I'm gonna put 50 points into my potency, and leave my stamina where it is for now.
say that again.
I upped my health by 10,
Mhm.
and then I upped my potency by 50, and then my stamina is going to remain where it was.
I just updated your character to reflect that.
Thank you.
I'm updating my health by 30, my potency by 10, and my stamina by 20. So I'm
Okay.
80, 60, 70.
So when I update my health, it's going to go off of the 25 that I'm at from that damn wolf, or does it go off of the 50 that you start with?
The total.
Increase by 10 over or however much you want, and then I'll add it to your current hit points.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm going to do 30 on health and 30 on potency. Nothing on stamina because I'm already pretty high.
All right.
Are there any like negatives to wearing like heavy armor while casting in this game?
There aren't. Basically, the way character creation and development works, it's more of a missed opportunity cost. So if you're putting points in heavy mail, let's say, you could go heavy mail and spellcasting, no problem.
Yeah.
But you'd be limiting your character's total ability in that regard. Just as though, you could potentially go summoning and summoning for armor bonus as well, or reshaping for armor bonus, and kind of stick to the magical mindset. Or you can really do whatever you want. It's a classless system for that reason. If you want to be a mage that wears heavy armor, go for it. If you want to be a guy running around naked casting spells, you can do that too. So typically, one of the guys we play with usually focuses solely on speechcraft. And like that's his thing. He just talks his way out of everything, and it works for him.
Yeah.
So
Now I have so I want to go up to level 2 on hand to hand. I can do that, correct? When we leveled up?
not at this level quite yet.
Okay.
Every advancement does have a level requirement associated with it.
Oh yeah, let me see that one.
And I think the next level is
it's 6
for that one.
Yeah, it is.
The maximum level advancement in any tree is 30. The maximum level a character can be is 50. So you can theoretically max out a couple of different advancement trees, and then kind of dabble in some others, or just kind of do a jack of all trades, or just focus on one if you really wanted to. So there's a lot of opportunity for character development and creation in that regard, definitely. So. You guys ready to continue?
I just have to decide real quick. 5.
What was the one for being able to like up an armor bonus magically?
I think it's reshaping. Reshaping has oak skin, I believe. But keep in mind that's you can't do oak skin on top of heavy armor. It's whatever one's higher.
Yeah, well, that's what I wanted to check out. Save.
So I decided to take the lockpick and the cut purse as the starter ones, and then shadow and marksman as the new ones.
Okay. Cool.
Marksmanship. So 30 to your ranged weapon critical chance becomes 5%.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's a big step from 11 to now 41.
Oh, yeah.
So like oak skin, you would cast it, and it just adds 40. So what was the unarmored bonus again? It was 50. Is that what
Correct.
you said?
Yeah.
So without armor on and casting oat skin, you're at a 90.
Mm-hmm.
And then with the heavy mail, it's 25 plus whatever advancements you have on it.
Correct. So in this scenario, if you had a full set of heavy mail and had the heavy mail advancements, your total armor rating would be 100. However, wearing nothing and using oak skin, you're not wearing anything, and your armor rating is 90. Now, granted, you have to perpetually cast that if you want to keep that on all the time. But you're not. You can kind of throw that on when the battle starts. You know. And there are advancements to make that more effective. Double, triple, and quadruple those bonuses for protective spells like that.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do.
Nice.
So I got to write some stuff down.
Yeah, that's what I'm just doing, and I'm ready to go.
Yeah,
So-
I just. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, so I'd have to actually go somewhere to learn. I would need a way to learn oak skin then, though.
Correct. Luckily, you're in a town where there are some people who might sell you some books, or maybe you can do something for them.
Yeah, I would like to do that. I guess I need some gold then.
True.
Looks like we're doing some jobs. Sneak.
Can't you just steal it?
You
I
could.
mean, I could.
I mean, I can't. But
I can.
so I just added speechcraft because I figure we're in the city. Maybe that'll help me out a little bit. And
A little bit.
that will allow me to, or everything's 20. Is it 20 or 10% cheaper?
I think it's 10.
Is it 10? I might have wrote it down wrong.
It might be 20. I honestly can't remember. I think.
Let me look.
I'm good to go.
I'm just going to do some advancements real quick.
No, yeah, it's 10.
So with the reshaping, that only works with you only get the bonuses to attack and damage, though, correct? So like even though like oak skin is a reshaping spell, having that advancement doesn't really do anything for it, correct?
Correct, but it is a prerequisite for other advancements that do affect those spells. But correct, right now it's not going to do anything for you if you're only casting oak skin. Now there are other spells. I can't remember offhand, but ones that are direct target, direct damage type spells. Things like shape change you can use as a direct target spell towards the game and force a target to be changed into whatever you want it to be.
Okay, but it is possible to learn oak skin without having to have the reshaping advancement.
Correct. Now the other
Okay.
thing about the reshaping advancement is that it halves the potency cost of that spell.
That's true. It is a pretty expensive spell. So, you know what? I will do that.
Jeez, come on, Rob.
We
yeah.
can go. I'm just right. Hey, man, I got questions. You know?
Now, for my hand-to-hand bonus,
Mm-hmm.
If I had a sword in one hand and I fought with the other, do I get my bonus with one of them and not the other? Is that how it works?
Correct. You would need,
Okay.
if you have a sword in one hand, you would need the light melee tree advancements for that bonus, for that attack.
If you keep using that hand-to-hand bonus, you're going to go blind.
Well, we lost Olfen again.
Uh-oh.
He'll be back.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot apprentice summoning. I forgot about the whole only half cost thing. That's good to remember.
Oh, yeah. We'll get that dagger out. Oh, that means you can do the sword.
I can do the sword.
All right, so you, I'm assuming Olfen will be back in a moment.
I hope so. So just real quick again with the apprentice summoning. So I get plus 60 to the attack bonus. I get plus 20 to the damage bonus. And then it's got the whole summon weapon damage plus 2. So that's on top of the damage bonus, or they're separate things?
So those are three separate things. If you do a direct target spell, like with summoning, I think there's a rock cage spell, I want to say. That is a direct target attack that you would get a plus 60 bonus to overcome your armor rating.
And that damage would be the plus 20.
Yep, and there would be a 5% crit chance for that spell.
But my dagger gets the plus 2 damage.
Correct. So normally it's 4, and then with that it becomes 6.
Okay. But then my dagger doesn't get the attack bonus because it's not a direct thing. It's like I'm swinging it. So
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. At that point, it becomes more of your character's physical skill, not his knowledge of the potent arts, if that makes sense.
Gotcha. Yeah.
There he is.
Sorry about that.
You're good. As you finish up your advancements, oh, did we lose him again? There he is. He's back. As you finish up your advancements, you decide that you need to go to the inn to try and get some rest. So you guys make your way northward to the inn. The shopkeep sees you, feels bad for you. He notices the brand on your shoulder from the reaping and allows you to stay for free because he too has a brand from the reaping.
Oh, wow.
Nice guy.
We lost him again. He takes sympathy on you and allows you to rest. You guys are back to full health and are free to roam about the city.
I'm going to ask the innkeeper if there's any work that he knows about that we can make a little gold, maybe a little silver.
The innkeeper that just allowed you to rest as a brother in the reaping says, I don't have any work for you specifically, but I do know there's a merchant and there's a sorcerer here in town that might have work for you. But here, take this. He gives each of you 10 gold to work with so that you can start your new lives.
Man, I like this guy.
And you can give me 2 gold apiece for my hides. Cough it up.
Ooh, what? Did you steal the hides back?
No, I didn't try.
No hides for you.
I didn't level up yet. Now that I got all this sneak, I might go steal
keeps
them.
happening to Eddie. He keeps disappearing.
He's back for a moment.
What are you doing?
I have one more question about the oak skin.
Yeah.
So you said it was whichever bonus is higher, correct?
Correct.
So that means I could actually wear the heavy armor and just have that heavy armor protection. And
Just
then, yeah, okay, cool.
Yep.
That's awesome.
It's fairly helpful.
Chrome was messing with me.
Oh, you're good.
So we have 10 gold.
Yep, everyone got 10 gold.
Nice. All right, can I find a place like can we go to the merchant and see if I'm going to find some clothes?
Yes. He's got a handful of things. If you're looking for clothes, he outfits you for clothes, full things for about half a gold piece. He does allow you to. He's got a couple of spell tomes that he's willing to part with for fairly cheap. So oak skin for you will cost 5 gold, even though it normally costs more.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Any other spells you guys are looking for?
I'm looking for a dagger.
He's got a dagger. He hands you a dagger for 1 gold piece. Olfin, you looking for anything in particular?
I'm really not, just because I mean I lose I lose really everything that I have if I have armor, and I'm a hand-to-hand guy. So all my bonuses are basically running around naked.
Would you like a
Bless you.
specialized loincloth?
Can I get it something? I don't know, maybe a gem on the side, something
Yeah.
like that.
He bedazzles your loincloth for you
I'll take that. I'll
for
take
1
that.
gold.
A big O on the front of it. That's what I want.
There you go. Perfect. Everyone will know your name. As you guys are finishing up your trade talks with the merchant over here, you hear a loud scream. You hear voices. You hear people running. And then the wall busts down right by these 2 houses.
Oh,
And a giant, monstrous thing busts through the wall and into the area, running immediately towards you guys.
that's
The
slightly
merchant and
terrifying.
some of the other townsfolk yell, "Oh no, an abomination from Velysium! The father of monsters is at it again!"
That father of monsters, he's such a scamp.
So he is running at you. You can try to fight him, or you can roll a stamina check to try and dodge out of the way.
I will dodge.
All right, roll a stamina check. Make sure you declare beforehand.
So I can add stamina to that roll.
Up to your maximum.
Okay, so that was going to be my question, whether it was level dependent or it was whatever.
Stamina or whatever, you just have to declare first.
You know what?
Bonus
I'm
initiative or level dependent.
going to play it a little safe. I'm going to add plus 20 of my stamina to it. Probably a good thing I did. Don't know if that was any good or not. 80.
Dodge backwards towards the house out of the way.
Okay.
Anyone else want to dodge?
Is he up against the wall like there still, or is there room behind him?
Is
There's room behind him, but he is going this direction pretty fast.
How do I ping with this? I don't remember.
Click and hold.
Just, hold down. Click and
Okay.
hold.
Is this the merchant?
Yes.
I'm going to try to grab him and pull him out of the way as well, if I may.
Awesome. Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
And if I can add some stamina to that too, I'll add 10. So,
Nice.
not great.
Yes. You grab him, you pull him back with you.
Cool.
He says, "M'lady."
Side boob.
What do you do?
Good.
Oh no. I mean, I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna dive, but I think it's you, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go balls to the wall, and I'm gonna run toward him and try to slide between his legs underneath him, so I'm behind him.
All right, go ahead and roll a stamina check.
I'm gonna add 20. Can I add stamina to that?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna add 20. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Come on, baby. Oh, that's got to be good. Can I like fire an arrow into his sack or something?
Oddly enough, you failed that roll.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can get a surprise attack on that. Your reflexes were that good.
Yes, I'm gonna fire up as I slide under him.
Nice, do it up.
So I have marksman, which is plus 30.
This is a family show, Nick.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna fire it to his stomach. All right.
He's got a pouch of coins on his belt.
Yes.
His pouch of jiggly coins.
Oh man.
Oh, you got to be kidding me!
Come on.
Dang, dude. So your damage rating is 41, right?
Yeah.
You just nailed him for 82 damage. Nice.
I don't know, that's a lot.
That's awesome.
Ulfin, go ahead and roll a stamina check to dodge out of the way of him. Or did you do that already? No, you didn't.
Nope. No, I haven't.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your stamina check.
Oh, that's right. I have to type it in again.
Ulfin Gargar.
Oh,
/
Just do if you do
press
the up thing, it works really well. I mean, not now, you messed it up, but after you do it this time.
no, it's because it kicked me out, so I had to type it in.
Oh, that's right.
So
wow.
because he took the shot as he continued running. You do dodge out of the way, and he continues forward.
Oh, you saved me. Thank you.
Yeah. Also, he's a little higher pitched than he was a second ago.
He yells, "How dare you go!"
This sounds like Mickey Mouse. Oh, Mickey.
As he breaks through the wall, one of the other creatures, two of the other creatures rather, also. One flies in from above, and the other crawls over one of the houses.
Ooh.
Did you say the other one flies as well?
Yes, this one right here.
What about the
That
black
guy
one? Is
flies in and lands right in front of all of you.
Who's that guy?
That is a noble warrior who is one of the townsfolk.
Okay.
He immediately turns and whoops, wrong person. And runs up to this Velisium abomination over here and begins to take it on. They engage in a heated battle.
Take on me.
Don't say.
You guys can go ahead and roll initiative.
All right.
I need another good roll, baby.
And this you can add up to your level.
Dude.
Right.
Nice.
Are you kidding me?
So you get to make that was awesome. You can make an immediate attack on this guy if you would like.
Oh wow.
The flying guy?
Yes.
All right.
Nice. All right. You hit him for
76.
Nice. 41 damage is what you do, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, you hit him for 41 damage. And then who are we missing? Olsen, this is your initiative, right?
Yep.
All right. So we're going to go Larn, Talia, and then Ulfin, and then the abominations. So
I haven't went
Lon-
first once.
It's all right. You're the
You're
cleanup.
not last.
Oh, you're the cleaner. All right, so I'm gonna
Lauren,
fire another arrow, right, in rapid succession into that abomination. Ooh,
you miss him just barely.
hey, we all can't be
Uh,
winners.
Yep. Next is Talia.
Let's see. All right. So I'm going to. I'm gonna run over. I'm gonna try to kind of head this guy a little bit. As I run over there, I'm going to summon. I'm not. I could jump on his back. You know what? That sounds pretty epic. I'm gonna jump on his back instead.
You should
Oh,
summon
God.
the sword while your fist is in him.
And also while you're punching him.
Yeah. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna try to leap onto his back.
All right.
Actually,
Roll a
actually,
performance.
what I do is I'll jump, but I'll try to kind of instead of
Like-
grabbing onto him, I'm gonna try to jab my sword into him to get like my footing on him, basically.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So
Roll a performance check for the jump.
so I have no performance.
Yep.
So
100.
it's a D100. Can I add stamina to that or anything? Or
No.
okay.
Come on, baby. Yes.
Nice.
It's a critical performance.
Oh, that definitely happens. You're able to scale up him, no problem. Go ahead and roll your attacks.
Okay.
Does the puncture do any damage to him?
We'll
Yeah.
see. It depends on what he punctures.
So it's this plus 48 plus 20 plus 5 for the sword, or is that just a damage?
That's you gain the damage rating as a bonus to your attack too.
Okay, so that plus 25.
Okay, you hit. You deal 25 damage to him. Your first weapon plunges into his back as you continue to scale up his torso.
Okay. I don't have the dagger out yet, and I'm assuming I can't summon it because I like ran, jumped, and attacked, right?
No, you can summon it as well.
Really? Okay. Then
Yeah,
I will.
wasn't it?
Then if that's the case, actually, I'd like to summon it as I was running.
Okay, perfect.
So if I can then attack with that,
That you can't do.
okay, that's perfectly okay.
So your turn ends as you plunge in, and then you're going in for the next attack on your next turn.
Okay. And then it costs me half to summon, so 50, 45.
Yep.
Oh, wait, actually, that was stamina. Hold on. Come on.
Olfin, you're up next.
Okay, so this guy flying, is he too high for me to jump up and grab him?
No, he's landed on the ground at this point.
Oh, he did land on the ground.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Flew in and landed and is trying to wreak havoc.
So I'm going to move to him, and I'm going to do 2 attacks, the first of which is just punching, and then I'm going to try to throw him on the other side of this giant and trip him up and see if we can
Nice.
slow him down a little bit. There we go. And for I get plus 20.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You're good. I'm gonna be back to this one.
Oh, my bad.
You're good. That hits. So you deal how much damage to him?
What is it? 60. It's plus 20, and then my thing.
Yeah, so plus 25 from race, plus 20 from advancement, and then plus 5 from it being an unarmed attack.
Yep.
Nice. An unarmed attack while you have the hand-to-hand bonus. Cool. And then you have a second attack, or are you going to try and throw him now?
I'm gonna try to throw him and try to trip up the giant. I will
Okay.
use. I'm gonna put 30 stamina into that, just to
Okay.
make sure I get it done.
Nice. Go ahead and roll.
Oh.
That's me. You're probably getting this.
What? Damn it! Why is it
What?
not go? Yeah,
No,
it's-
that was a yeah.
yeah. I
rolled a
don't know why it's not letting me.
Letting you up.
Try it again.
Do that.
It didn't pop up on your. Oh yeah, I see now. All right, so you success. I'm going to ignore that one because
Oh yeah, I threw.
trust me. I want to tell you that you pick him up to throw him, and then he throws you, and you trip up the guy. But as much as I want to say that, it didn't roll on my.
say it.
So you pick him up, you throw him. He tries to flap his wings to become airborne, and he isn't able to in time. And then he lands right in front of the abomination that's running towards the rest of it. And well, I don't know what 1C100 is, but yeah. I'm sorry. I'm trying to type in numbers. I'm not working.
Ooh.
And
5.
he completely trips up and lands prone on the floor right here.
What happens
Now,
to
does
me?
he-
Am I still attached to him?
You're still on his back. He landed on his face.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Did he land on top of the dragon, the flying bird dragon
No,
thing?
he tripped over it.
He's still caught in his back with the blades.
Does that dragon take damage from him like tripping over it, or
No, he didn't take a whole bunch of damage from that, but the abomination the giant falling on his face took some damage from falling on his face.
Nice. Take it.
Down here, the noble warrior is going to attack this guy, and he has got a plus 35 to his roll.
Damn.
He hits.
So is that a crit with the plus 20 for 35?
No, he's using a heavy melee weapon.
Okay.
He takes 35 damage. This guard runs up and starts attacking the abomination as well. He's only got a sword with him, so he rolls. He takes some damage. And then this battle-worn underling comes running from out of nowhere, leaps onto him with his giant hammer, and tries to destroy his head. Oops, 100 plus. He does so, dealing a significant amount of damage to that guy. With that, it's back to you guys.
All right. So, is there a range for my bow?
25 squares.
So I'm still
I think you're within that.
Hit
in range.
pretty much. Granted, line of sight is a factor, but
Is Ulfin in the way?
he is. However, you will only hit him if you roll a 1.
Okay.
Yeah, don't shoot at him.
Oh, you ran into the line of fire.
The arc
Alright,
you're
so-
having to do has to go over his head. So
All right, so I'm going to take a shot at the flying dragon.
Mhm. Good shot.
Nice.
He takes 41 damage. And with that, it is
Can I-
Talia.
Can I move as well?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so I am gonna just.
All right. I'm gonna kind of. How is this abomination looking?
Which one? Winged one or giant one?
The giant.
He's still got some fight left in him.
Power attacking costs 30.
Correct.
So I can't power attack. All right, I'm just gonna kind of jab at him with swinging at him with everything I got. So this will be for the sword, maybe plus 25.
You hit, and that's 25 damage.
Correct.
Okay.
And then this will be for the dagger.
Oh, so close. And that's 26.
Yes.
4 from the dagger, 2 from advancements, and then 20.
Yes. Yep.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, he looks like he's in a lot of pain now. Ulfin, your turn.
If he's almost done. I guess I'll come over here. You're already dealing with him. You know what? I'm gonna come down to this guy, this noble villager or soldier,
Mm-hmm.
and just ground and pound him.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, I always do that.
You do. Good hit. That's 25 or 50 damage, right?
Yes. Yep.
All right. And your second attack?
Ooh.
Oof, not quite. You go to pound him with your second attack, and he's able to bat your hand away with his tail. His gross, gross tail. All right. My turn. This guy, the Elysium Abomination, is going to turn around and try to attack you, Talia.
I could have power attacked. I forgot that we get the 10 back every turn. I gotta remember that. Okay.
What's your armor rating, Talia?
I guess just 25 because I just have the heavy mail, and that's it.
Okay. So he is punching at you, and he hits you both times. You take 40 damage total. You're at 20.
Okay.
This Valesium Abomination with the arrows in it is going to fly at you, Larn, and going to try to take you on. I'm going to move you to the side so you can see a little better. He is going to do that. What's your armor rating, Larn?
50.
You take 40 damage as well. And then the Valesium Abomination attacks the Noble Warrior, the Hester Guard, and the Battle-Worn Underling. The Hester Guard dies. The Noble Warrior takes some significant damage. And the Battle-Worn Underling is tossed aside but jumps right back into the fray, no problem. Let's see. Battle-Worn Underling attacks. And he hits for some damage. All right, back to you guys.
All right, so I guess I'm gonna retaliate and hit this guy. flying at me.
Oh,
I'm gonna miss him.
yeah, no luck on that one.
Now, I have the dagger. Am I
Mhm.
able to attack with that as well, since he's close, or no?
No, because technically you have a two-handed weapon that you're using right now.
Fair enough.
Talia, your turn.
Well, first thing I'm going to do is cast Oak Skin because, ouch, that hurt.
Mm.
So that's going to cost me 50 because I got the whole apprentice reshaping thing. So I'm at 25 potency. Actually, technically, I get the 10 back and then I use it. So I'm at 35, and then this is at 40. And I can still attack him then with one attack?
Yep.
Okay. Now I'm going to power attack him with my S word.
Nice.
43 plus 25. Oh, no, because it's halved, right?
Yeah, so plus
Yeah.
12 is 55. You do hit,
Oh, okay.
which
So
is 50.
50
right?
damage.
Nice. And you were not attacking with your second attack?
I can I? If I cast a spell and then attacked?
Oh, yeah, I forgot you cast Oak Skin. Sorry, you did just say that.
Okay.
Ulfin, your turn.
Come down to this, and I'm just gonna try to finish off this guy at the bottom.
Okay, go for it.
Ooh.
There we go.
You crush his skull into the ground, and blood sprays all over your loincloth that you just had bejeweled.
Oh man, is there dry cleaners in town?
I'm sure. The weird part is you having to take it off to hand it into a dry cleaner.
Yeah.
You do have a second attack, and the Elysium Abomination above you looks like some pain.
Well, can I use his dead corpse to try to? Oh wait,
Yeah.
he's right next.
Yeah, you don't have to move, but you can try to do that if you want.
I like throwing stuff. Like I feel like that's the way to go. So I'm gonna throw his dead corpse over at the one that's alive.
Okay, go ahead and attack. It's
You like throwing stuff, huh?
have marksmanship. You get a bonus for marksmanship.
I do not have marksmanship. This would be for this would be my stamina, correct? For throwing him?
You're not trying to do anything. You're just you picked him up and throwing him.
Hey.
Nice.
There we
Oh
go.
my goodness. You throw him into this Elysium Abomination, hitting him in the head and entrapping him underneath the heavy body. Killing this guy too. Good job.
That's pretty good.
Look at that.
Kill the monster with the with that, this Hester guard sees an opportunity, runs, leaps, and rolls his attack.
Are they both dead? You said
Yeah. Can't
Nice.
you see the X's, Nicholas? Come on.
that's on my screen. It's a cross.
He hits. This guy turns around and is definitely not happy, and destroys the Hester guard completely. Punches him right into the ground and becomes a grease stain on the cobblestone.
That's awesome.
With that, it's back to Lauren, and then Talia, and then Ulfin.
So if I run over to that guard, pick up his dead body, I can throw that one too, right?
Yes, you
Just
can.
keep throwing dead bodies everywhere.
It's his specialty. It's weird.
So
It's like the only thing he learned how to do as a child.
I'm guessing the book that we have is like a shorter version of everything that's in this game. Is there sort of like a skill I can do with my bow and arrow, like a multi shot or like a powered shot or something like that yet, or no? Or still
There
too
are
low level?
weapons that give you multiple attacks. Yes.
How would I do that? Would I have to learn it?
Yes,
You need to take the advancement. Yeah.
Yeah, but I was looking. I didn't see any.
Yeah,
anything.
there's a whole bunch. Each advancement tree I think has about 30 advancements in it,
Okay.
roughly between 20 and 30. In total, there are about 300 advancements that you can actually select. For
Nice.
Now you can't have all of them,
Of course.
but there's lots of options.
All right, so I'm just going to draw back my bow and fire a shot at this big hulking beast.
Go ahead and roll. Nice. Your arrow lands squarely in the back of his head, killing him. He
Yes.
falls on top of the Hester guard's body.
This guy's gonna try to take. He's gonna try to take all the credit for that kill.
And the Hester guard's wife. I mean, I did a lot of damage to that thing, buddy. that gut shot, and then the other shot, and now the head shot. Come on.
Nice.
And the Hester guard's wife
as the
is
body
watching.
falls, you hear more screaming. You turn around, reluctant to see what is happening next. You hear a loud trumpet fanfare happen as the gates to the city are opened abruptly. In walks a patriarch lieutenant, a Halimar assassin, and their entire patriarchy archer legion. They demand, shouting, "They're here! We know they're here! The abominations followed them. Find them and kill them." You know deep down they're talking about you. What do you do?
Are they though?
I'm using my shadow ability, and I'm going to go into sneak mode.
Roll a shadow check.
It's plus
1d100 plus your shadow ability.
So I have my race gives me plus 10, and then my shadow ability is plus 25, so that's plus 35. All right.
You are successfully hidden from everyone, including your teammates.
Where,
Give you the ninja.
where'd that little guy go?
No, that's
You look around.
this is
Wrong
me.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Hmm.
So can I move as well?
Yep, you can only move 4 squares a turn, but right now we're not in turn-based mode.
Okay.
What does everyone else do?
Now, can we talk to him?
You can try to.
Do whatever you want.
To who? To Lauren or
No,
the guy?
the patriarchy legionnaires down at the bottom of the screen. They are right here.
Oh, there they are.
You guys are up here.
yeah? Well, I'm gonna wait to see what Alfin does.
What do you do?
Oh, yeah.
He seems to have an idea.
Well, I'm only doing it because I just got the speechcraft skill. So,
This is gonna end very well.
I'm gonna go and try to reason with the guys. And
Oh dear Lord. Okay.
You're gonna wait. You're covered in blood, and you're gonna go try to reason with them.
All right.
Olfin's the first one to die.
What do you say to the patriarchy lieutenant and the Halimar assassin?
Hey guys. He's like, how tall are you? Like 12 feet tall?
What did I write down? 12.5, I think.
Yeah.
Is what I wrote.
I just picture you with some like squeaky voice. Hey, excuse me. Good. Sorry.
I'm gonna try to tell him that there was a nice pregnant woman that this big giant was gonna run over, and we may have, I guess, went a little too far when we killed everybody, but that's what happened. We're trying to save a pregnant woman.
So Talia's out of here. Oh my god.
What do I got? I get a plus 10.
Wait, you have speechcraft, right?
I do have speechcraft. It's gonna work.
We have a giant.
An eloquent giant. Go ahead and roll. Let's see how this pans out. It's going to be
Jesus.
glorious.
Whoa!
Wait, add your 10.
Oh my god.
17.
Talia exits stage left.
Exit stage
Patriarchy
right even.
and the Halimar assassin look at you and say, "Do you really expect us to believe that? Slave, tribute, future Azurite? We noticed the brand on your chest. You're wearing nothing but a loincloth. What did you think we would notice? The fact that the giant doesn't have the insignia of the patriarchy? Ready your bows and arrows. The archers all ready their bows and arrows.
Shit.
You have one turn. What do you do with your one turn?
I guess I'm gonna run. Can
Okay.
I run? I'm gonna run as far as I can.
So you happen to remember that a giant busted through the wall, leaving a gaping hole over this way.
Oh yeah, why didn't I just leave? I'll just leave. Yeah, good call. I'm gonna run that way.
All right.
Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go?
What does
Wait.
everyone else do?
Talia is going to go over to this merchant here, and she's going to ask if he has some place that she may hide.
He says, "Not within the confines of the city if the patriarchy's here, but I do have a hideout elsewhere that I can take you to." He shows you his brand from the reaping as well.
Nice.
Come, follow me.
I follow.
He did
All right.
save his life. Jeez.
Where he leads, I will follow.
Lauren, you
I
coming
will
with, or are you
follow.
going to hide out here like a bum?
I'm gonna do I want to stay here? I am
You
super
will
hidden.
be found and you will be hidden. Now you can try to see how you survive, but I guarantee you one turn.
I tried to
Okay.
reason with them. They're not gonna listen to anybody.
I'm gonna follow them then.
All right. You guys follow the merchant to his hideout outside of the city, fleeing the patriarch and forces who are clearly searching for you guys and other escapees of the reaping. And with that, that's the end of the adventure for tonight.
Wow, nice.